As far as physical characteristics go, I really like piercing blue eyes. And I like tall, fit chicks, like a girl that's somewhere between like 5'8" to 5'10". That's like pretty ideal for me. As far as values go and like inner characteristics, she's got to love God, got to have conservative values, and I like intelligence. That's nice. I like that.
Okay. Are you on any dating apps, by the way?
I actually am. I'm on Tinder right now.
I thought you were about to say Christian Mingle.
No.
That's what I was gonna guess.
I probably should be. I have my Tinder set to Stockholm and Copenhagen right now.
Yeah.
Oh
So you're
my God.
you have your Tinder set to Stockholm.
Yes.
Okay. And are you trying to fly out the Scandinavian chicks, or what are you trying to do?
I mean, you know,
are you going there?
If you meet the right girl, you know, somehow make it work. Bring her here. Go out there.
But is she going to be
One
able
of
to
the
have
two.
That's
Do
an
they
interesting
speak
pool.
English in
Nice,
Stockholm?
Interesting.
smart,
Do
they speak English in Stockholm?
maximizing.
Yeah.
A lot of Europeans speak
Maximizing
English.
the
Yeah.
attributes.
They-
I don't mean to
most-
sound like an idiot, but like I don't know.
No, I like this. This is smart.
Like their language. I don't know.
No, yeah, lots of
they
Europeans
speak
will
English,
Yeah.
Okay, so
You seem confused by this. What's up, bro?
well,
Brian is not okay.
is it because there's not a lot of? I mean, we do live in Santa Barbara,
Yep.
California,
Yep.
fairly liberal city.
Extremely liberal city.
So have you encountered? You mentioned you're looking for a religious woman,
Yes.
someone who's conservative.
Yes.
So I suspect you've encountered difficulty in our location in Santa Barbara finding a woman that matches those criteria.
You could say that.
And so is that why you're swiping? But is it much better in Stockholm?
Right.
I mean, I'll just say this. Also, I just want to give a quick shout out to the bras. What's up, boys? Some of my friends are listening in. I am irresistibly attracted to Scandinavian girls and to Mediterranean girls. There's not a ton of those in Santa Barbara. You've got some of the Scandinavian girls that go to City College and
Right,
stuff.
I was about to say City College.
But of that pool, finding a conservative Christian girl is very hard, and there's not many of them here in Santa Barbara, if any at all, actually.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Wait, are they Christian and very conservative in Scandinavia? That was not
I
my
feel like they're pretty
impression.
liberal.
They're very liberal.
Most of them are pretty liberal, but you get the
You get the sprinkling of.
yeah, you get the sprinkling.
Maybe you should
of
expand
Christians.
to Finland. You know.
Possibly.
Wait, but
further north.
I think
Mike,
you gotta
out
go
of curiosity,
Eastern.
are you withholding
Well, I'll go
your
Eastern
Christian
European.
moralities?
I'll go Eastern European.
No, I'm fully committed to them. So like if I swipe right, on
Yeah,
a girl and-
but you're using Tinder. Just personally, right? You're withholding this moral that you have. Tinder is like the worst one to go. You didn't decide to do Hinge or Bumble.
To be honest,
Really?
I actually downloaded it like last week, and I was just curious to see like
Last
who's.
week?
Yeah, probably like Monday of last week.
Okay.
And I was curious to see who's out there, and my odds of finding the type of woman that I'm looking for on Tinder are basically zero. But it was more just like curiosity to see like who's out
Okay.
there. You know
I
what
was
mean?
just curious because I was like, Tinder, really?
Yeah, I like
That's
setting
what you
it to like different cities and seeing like.
You can do that with Hinge too. You can even
Hinge
put
is
it.
Are,
Hinge
are,
is good.
Are you
Hinge
are
is-
you a Hinge rep? Are you trying to say?
No,
Hey.
I mean I should be, but I'm just
Hinge-
saying Hinge.
Shout
Hinge
out
is-
to
Hinge is
Hinge.
good.
You can
Definitely good on Hinge.
actually narrow down if on your religious values and your political values too, which makes more sense for you. But I feel like there's maybe a little side of you that isn't as struck to your morals.
Like
as
maybe you
think
want
are.
maybe you want it to be a little different. Maybe you want to see what's
She's
out
questioning. She's questioning.
You would be wrong. I'm fully committed. I will tell you. I will tell you. Actually, I will tell you. I'm saving myself for my future wife.
there. Wow.
Wait. What?
Yes.
Hold on. This is news to me.
That's crazy.
Yes.
Wait. So you're a virgin?
No.
Oh. Wait.
So I haven't. So I'll give you guys the context. So in 2020, as everything was picking up with COVID and stuff, like I was kind of looking at current events, and I see there's a lot of biblical prophecy about the end times that's being fulfilled right now. And
Sorry. Go ahead.
yeah, there's a lot of biblical prophecy about the end times that's being fulfilled right now, and like I like really doubled down on my faith in 2020, and I had a girlfriend back then. Her and I ended up breaking up over my religious values and stuff. Like, she wasn't on the same page. It was okay. It was for the best. But yeah, I haven't had sex in like 2.5 years. I haven't had sex in like 2.5 years. So
Wow.
Good
yeah.
for you.
Thank you.
Damn.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
2.5 years.
Yes, sir.
So you're starting 2.5 years ago. You're waiting for your wife.
Yes.
Okay. Wow. And I assume you want the same expectation for the girl.
Absolutely.
Do you want her to be a virgin or just?
I mean, virgin would be ideal, but like low body count. If she's not a virgin, low body count is essential.
Okay.
Absolutely essential.
So I would like to chime in on this. Just
Yeah. Feel free
out
to
of
comment
curiosity,
on this.
because you know, everybody decides what they want to do with, you know, their personal sex life and stuff like that. But I feel, right, if you're wanting to withhold your Christianity and your standards, right? I'm a Christian as well.
Okay.
But I feel that, let's say you meet someone and you click with them and they have really good morals, but their sin or their weakness is sexual immorality. Would you 100% turn them away, or would you actually try to work on that with them? See?
I mean, I'd work on it with them as a friend, but like
As a friend.
I'm not interested in marrying a girl with a high body count.
But
It's like a total
but
deal breaker.
that's almost being sacrilegious, though. Maybe the person that you like and, you know, has zero body count, and there's something about you that they're being overtly judgmental on. Do you see like how that's just?
Yeah, and I also think that like we should be picky with who we marry. And
Yeah.
if the fact that I'm not a virgin, for example, is a deal breaker for some girl, like that's totally fair.
Yeah.
Like I have my like
Yeah.
lines in the sand, and if she has lines in the sand, that's okay too.
Yeah, I was just curious if you like had looked at it from both sides. Like, more power to you for however you want to run it, but I just wanted to see if you had thought about that. That's all I was curious.
Yeah, it's a fair question.
Yeah.
When you say high body count, what do you consider a high body count?
So, I mean, I would say this, like, if I'm looking for a wife, I don't want her to have been with like more than 5 to 7 guys personally.
Okay.
Yeah. Why are you laughing over there?
Yeah. Do you guys have?
I mean, just
I
be
think
single
it's
forever.
very
I don't know, man. Like, it's,
Well, no, we live in California. Like a lot
Yeah.
of, I'm very rare. Like my standards are very different from a lot
right.
of guys here.
No, I
you
totally
know?
understand that.
So like most guys here probably aren't going to care as much as I do.
Well, it's not. Yeah, I think that I'm just thinking of it in my own perspective, and it's just like I'm so far beyond that. Like that far, like that thought, like that just doesn't even cross my mind anymore.
What doesn't cross your mind?
Like body count or like how many people you've been with, like that is so just not in my range of thought, because I'm not thinking about that. I'm
Yeah.
thinking of people like as a person and how they are, and I don't care about who they've been with or
Yeah.
like what they've done in their past. That
You don't?
I don't care about what they've done in their past sexually. That really, really doesn't bother me at
Okay.
all. Like
What
like,
about? Let me
truly.
just come in real quick on this. What about? Would you date a guy who previously slept with prostitutes?
yeah.
No issue there.
That's
like
not.
no difference.
That's
It's
really
still
not
women.
that's not an issue for
Like,
me at
what-
all.
That's an
But-
issue
but-
for me.
Big
that's
issue
that's
for me.
That's
those
a
are women,
legal issue.
Those are
Big
women.
issue for
Those are
me.
women that have slept with like hundreds of dudes.
Yeah, but that doesn't
and,
like that doesn't change who they are as a person. And if
Literally.
Yeah,
I'm,
it does
like,
you paid for
if I'm-
sex.
If I'm like, if I love them and who they are, and
But that is part of who they are as their
Yeah.
career, right?
well, yeah. But he's saying if they had paid for
Unprotected
prostitutes,
sex
if
with
they-
like
For the guy.
I'm
a
sure. I
dozen
mean, like I want
prostitutes.
whoever I'm
You
gonna
don't
be
have
with.
to see
Can I share with you why I care about this?
Yeah, but like, let me finish my thought.
Yeah,
if
go
I
for it.
care about who they've been with, like, of course I want them to be safe. I want them to be tested. Everybody that I've been with, like, I want them to be safe and tested and make sure they don't have any STIs or anything. But yeah, I don't care about that.
Can I jump in real quick?
Yeah, of
That's a
course.
huge deal breaker. Like, no freaking way. Like,
if the guy
has been
slept
with
with
a prostitute. I mean, like, dude, if you want to get with someone, can you not get with someone without paying for it? Like, come on,
Okay.
come on,
It's a
then.
fair point.
Yeah,
What-
I get
what's
what you're
wrong-
saying.
what's
It's just
up
like
with you?
everybody's like, I don't know.
So
It
let me
doesn't
let me
really
share
bother
with you
me.
let me share with you why it's
Yeah.
important to me is they've done studies, and for both sexes, the more sexual partners a person has, the higher the likelihood of divorce later on. And I think it's because the more people you sleep with, I think it desensitizes your body and soul and mind to pair bonding, right?
Okay.
So like when you have sex with somebody, you release oxytocin, and that causes the two of them to bond with one another, right? I think the reason why there's a higher divorce rate, the more people that someone sleeps with, is because that like pair bonding is blunted. I really want like a rock solid marriage. Like I really want, you know, to be a good father. I want my wife to be a good mother. I want us to be good spouses to one another. And that's like part of the reason why I'm saving myself for my wife moving forward,
Right.
you know? And I came from a divorced family, and it was like the worst divorce like ever. Like it was so brutal. And I just like don't want anything like that. So for me, it's really important in that way.
Yeah, I definitely respect where you're coming from. I could 100% see that. I think that the reason that the people that have been with more people are more prone to divorce is because people that have more experience and have more sexual partners see what they like more and tolerate less bullshit. In my opinion, they come across something that is not okay with them, and they'll leave the relationship. Like, and I identify with that. Like, when I was 18, I dated somebody for 5 years who was completely not right for me because I thought that was who I was supposed to be with. You know, I've already, you know, my body count was 2 at that time. I was like, I'm going to stay with him forever. We've been together 5 years. This is who I'm supposed to be with. And I put up with so much bullshit that I absolutely should not have. And, you know, leaving that relationship and getting more experience in different relationships has like made me learn what I should and shouldn't tolerate. And now I really don't put up with anything that I shouldn't. And that's because I've learned that you will find somebody new and you'll find somebody that you're going to want to be with. So there's like two sides, you know what I mean?
That's a
There's
very
like
fair point.
multiple sides to
that's
that,
a
and
very
I
fair
definitely
point.
respect where you're coming from. And like, I really respect it more that you are saving yourself now. That makes me like definitely see where you're coming from a little bit more, but that's where I come from with it.
I totally support you 100%. I think it's awesome that you're doing this, and it's hard, like obviously.
It's
Yeah.
very hard.
Yeah.
Question: Are you
I do. Yeah.
okay?
It just builds up, man, and you gotta
Pause.
have a release valve.
Hopefully.
That's just loving yourself.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Wait, so I'm curious. Are you comfortable sharing what your body count was before this shift?
Yeah, so I knew this question would come up. I counted earlier today. I have slept with 7 women total.
Okay, all right.
So are you going to hope that the person that you're going to be with at some point hasn't slept with more than 7 people than you?
He wants a virgin,
Yeah.
ideally.
Yeah.
Good luck. I mean, not because
Yeah.
of your situation, but good luck.
Honestly, like if that's genuinely something that you're looking forward to, like more power to you. But I think maybe you should search in your heart for a little bit more empathy.
I don't think it's about empathy.
I feel
That
like
why
I don't
can't
think
that
it's about
just?
empathy.
But why can't that just be his preference?
Yeah.
it can be. Maybe my personal views are going into that, but that's just me, I guess.
I feel like people who have slept with less people, like one thing about them that could be a fact is that they're just really picky.
yeah.
Like they just are not interested in sleeping with people they don't connect with, right? Like
That's exactly it.
it's just not
That's exactly
fun.
it.
Like
Yep.
what's the point of hooking up with someone if you don't really like them and you don't feel really connected? But I think it's also a fair point that people sometimes just want to like have fun. And if that's fun for them, I have no judgment at all. But then I also think there's a lot of people, especially people who come from different cultures, that think of sex as something a little more formal, a little more love-driven, a little less physical, and a lot of emotional stuff. And like maybe it means some sort of commitment.